Good afternoon. Sorry, I accidentally hit a button I didn't want to hit. Oop, that's execute. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. I've got a ton of stuff to show you tonight, or at least talk to you about tonight, involving the convoy and the support of convoys. This is pretty exciting stuff. So, all right. First off, I'll say it appears that the Facebook group for Convoy to DC 2022 is gone. If I go there, let's see. Sweet. I was just allowed into another group for the same thing, which I think is a legitimate group. There's a ton of groups if you go right now. So, if this is the legit group, then I will most certainly put the link. I'll actually put it in the description of this video, and I'll make a pin post if I can remember to, with any new link for a new group. I think this is the legitimate group, but this stuff is very fluid. This stuff is, it's just happening. I've got video for you from Pat King up in Canada, and it was live streamed not but an hour ago. And he had received probably one of the highest honors a man could receive. So it's really awesome stuff. So I've got that for you too. But like I say, the Facebook group, the original one, I can't even speak. It appears to be down. Why are you laughing at me? It's not okay. Yeah, it is that bad. So anyway, it's down. It's gone. So let me make sure this other group's legit. If so, I'll put it in the description. First comment, like I said. I also want to tell you that Australia, I believe there was 2 locations in Australia that they're showing their support. Poland is showing support. Let's see. Poland even had Canadian flags, so that was pretty amazing. So that was Poland. They were showing support today, and again Australia, Canberra, and there was another location. I'm not sure where the other location was. It was in a city. So that's going on. There's another situation going on just north of Coots, Montana, right on the Canadian-U.S. border. I don't know the latest on that. The last that I heard, Canadian Mounted Police had apparently amassed a force. The news was saying a heavily armed force is the way they worded it. And anyway, to meet with the protesters. Well, apparently they were messing around a truck for a while. They were kind of going. I think the truck drivers got out of their trucks and walked back. And I think the officers just kind of at first went up to the first kind of couple trucks or whatever, and was checking them out. I don't know how everything unfolded exactly, but at one point, from my understanding, the truck drivers had formed a line in front of the Canadian Mounted Police, and then there were apparently attempts to de-escalate, and it was de-escalated. However, it was not resolved. The truckers still didn't have any plans of moving, and the Canadian police think that they should. So that's the last that I know of that situation. I don't know if there's anything more that's unfolded from that. But, yeah, pretty crazy stuff. I want to bring you that video right up next that, like I say, it was streamed not but an hour ago. And, again, this is from Pat King's actual Facebook page. So anyway, this is absolutely incredible. The honor that this is just incredible. I couldn't even imagine. Anyway, let me get you right to that. actually. I'm going to get off. There you go.
World peace.
Yes, sir, bro. About time I find you.
World peace, right?
Yes, sir. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, at Confederation Park. We are downtown Ottawa, hanging out amongst friends, amongst like-minded people who have all just come together and want to hang out and, have a moment to heal, get to know one another, and share the love and support for everybody. So I know I haven't been on all day today. I've been doing interviews left and right all over the board, and we actually had a little bit of time so I can get some rest. Running ragged lately, and now we're ready to go. But I'd like to introduce to you first and foremost a good friend of mine, and if you were part of the healing ceremony that we had in Edmonton, this gentleman traveled all the way to come and sit in ceremony with us. So first and foremost, I'd like to introduce you to the one and only Mr. Rainmaker.
Rainmaker Raw, Facebook, add me up. We're friends for life, forever and ever. Bless you all. I'm happy to be here with everybody. And thank you, Pat, for coming here tonight. And we are honored to have you here also, just as we are honored by everybody else's presence here. And of course, especially our great chief, JD of Rupert's Land.
Yes, sir.
So me and Chief JD, over the course of a couple of months and getting to know you, and then the last week on our travels back to, on our way to Ottawa, on our way to Ottawa, we had some discussions with spirit and with love, of course, and guidance on our journey here. And so we've decided that it would be appropriate for us, and with the blessings of the chief of Rupert's Land, JD, that we would like to present you with a pipe, a peace pipe, and we would ask that you can be with us on this journey, Rupert's Land, that you will be a peace pipe carrier for us and a liaison for Rupert's Land and all the people of Canada and of Rupert's Land. On our behalf, we present this peace pipe for you. Chief, you can give this to the...
Oh my God.
Want me to hold it?
Please.
Attaboy, Pat.
Attaboy, Pat.
Pat, my brother, you've shown us what a true spiritual warrior is all about. When we were in that teepee and we discussed how we were going to go about this, and we said just to start it, and you have done, and we kept it on the kibbutz silent, and kept that open, and then after that, we we're going to gather together and teach you how to use it because of your heritage and lineage and ties to us and blood and toll in the tolerance and love and the peace that we share together for the people.
So much.
And this is the way we honor, and so we'll teach you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
The ceremony.
Yes, sir.
Some lovely teaching.
And I will make sure that this is always held in love and light forever. Thank you very much.
Grandma Nancy sends her best.
Yes.
Love to you from her, and Deb's going to make her way down here
Yes.
to be her voice
A liaison and a representative, yes.
as we follow the Clown brothers together and the hereditaries. Come and sit with us in council and be a part of the ceremonies and the teachings that we must share with the rest of the world in an open manner, which we've held sacred and secret. But now that this is the 7 generations, we must must continue the process.
That's right.
And they would honor us.
And I am honored to have this, and I will definitely bring it. I hope.
All of you are here and witnessing and goodness.
Hey, brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Be good.
Yes.
That means a lot.
This is our brother, Pat. Rupert Canada. We love him, and we're proud of him, and we will forever stand together, hand in hand, arm in arm, heart in heart, spirit to spirit, all together. Everybody across this nation come together. This site here, Confederation Park, needs your help. We need your help. You can donate to Chief J.D. Anderson's GoFundMe. You can find it on my page. We're also going to require lots of stuff in here. We'll be creating a Patreon because we're going to be moving our stuff over to Patreon because we think maybe just might be just a little bit more helpful for us at this time. But we thank Pat. We honor him with the peace pipe, and this is for nation to nation, and this is for all the people of the world. Because Pat, this big heart of his, is he's going to use this pipe. When he uses it, he's going to be using it for all of you. This isn't just for him. This is for you, all of you. So be grateful and honor him and respect him and love him as we have come to and we do today. Thank you, Pat.
Thanks.
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah, Pat.
Love you, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say, this is to be the most honorable thing I've ever had happen to me. You don't get me speechless very often, and I'm absolutely speechless. There's no words that I can express how grateful I am. And I have gone a long way in my journey of healing and learning and getting knowledge to the point where we are here today because of that journey that we've all embarked on. And that journey is for peace and love across this nation and across our lands and within our peoples. And that's all we're doing. We're trying to bring peace and love back to a country that's tried to destroy that in us.
Yeah.
And we will not let that happen anymore, I promise.
Yeah.
From this day forward. Hee hee.
So be it.
Nice one. Nice one. Oh my God. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. That's the. Wow.
We love you, Pat.
So tomorrow we'll come down and we'll get these teepees up and we'll. I brought the sacred fire from the ledge grounds. I have it in my room at my house.
Yeah.
And we'll get the sacred fire back on the grounds of Ottawa in the Confederation Park, and we will continue to do our healing, and we will continue to stand together and heal this nation. I promise.
Yeah.
And we shall peace pipe tomorrow. We'll give you the teacher JD, and then you'll be able to do your peace pipe ceremonies at when you're ready.
I will be. I'm looking forward to it. It's time. I remember sitting in your ceremony when we did the peace pipe in Edmonton, and just watching and watching how you did it, went about it, and I was remember the vibrate. We would all stand there and just be like, ooh, like just chills. This is powerful. And once you can connect with that universal language and that universal creator, we saw miracles. We've seen the miracles happen, and let's continue those miracles here in Ottawa.
Yes, that's right.
Unbelievable. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm a little bit on fire right now. That's really hot.
For sure.
I'm just gonna step back here a little bit and come back out because I'm melting.
Keep it going?
Yeah, keep it going.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm melting. Here, I'll take that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You see, this is exactly why I don't give any kind of attention or any kind of reference to any of those people that are trying to tear me down in the media and spread lies and stuff. I've known who I am, and I know who I always have been. And I stand with the side of every person across this country. So the energy that these people are trying to get out of me, they'll never get it. I know where we stand, and I know who we are. And to have something like that is one of the most honorable things that a person can ever have. And then look at the number, 11.1 people in here. We had 11.1. That's 111. Those are angel numbers. If you know your numbers, you know what that means. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be here, and I'm just so I'm at peace.
We're honored for the people that are present and all those that have come here, and those that are here. We wouldn't be able to do this without you.
That's right.
It's all about you. It's all about the children. And
It's all for the children, 100%.
and they're the generations to come.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Hey, brother, there it is right there. My boys from Sudbury are here. They were at the teepees too. And then we've got my man. He was at the teepees with us. Say hello.
Hey, hello.
How's it going? Tell us what's your how's it been so far, brother?
Very good journey. A very, very, very good journey, and I can't wait. I can't wait to go into the new journey. This is great. They're dug 13.
Yeah. We have them. The spots will be over here, and we will go ahead and we will rebuild the healing ceremony and the teepees. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Pat King from Confederation Park, downtown Ottawa. I just can't get any better than this. I can't even wipe the smile off my face. Thank you, and thank you everybody for standing by me and understanding exactly how absolutely biblical this is. Can't make that shit up. Have a good night, guys. Love you.
So that is, I told you I had something awesome for you. That was Pat King. He is essentially the leader of the Canadian movement. I guess you would call him a leader. Anyway, the guy is incredible. I've been watching him the last several days as all of this has been unfolding. And like I say, he's essentially the leader up there and in Ottawa. And so that is certainly a good thing. So let me take a peek real quick and see if I can give you any updates as far as it's concerned. This group for Convoy to DC. So I was accepted into that group, and I'm just gonna take a quick peek here. Again, it's Convoy to DC 2022 Restart is the Facebook page. But let's see. And God knows how long it's going to be active. So it is what it is. The other group was up to I think it was over 130 or 140,000 people. I'm not kidding. That group was just exploding. This group here, the number keeps going up, but right now it's at 768. I just seen it add 2. So again, I'll say it one more time. The Facebook page is Convoy to DC 2022 Restart. So, man, crazy stuff trying to keep up. Let's see. Okay, let me get that cleared off. And I don't have anything more beyond that. Let me make sure that, let's see. I mean, there's still live going on in Ottawa, of course. I don't know if there's anything. I doubt there's anything from the Coots border. I kind of really doubt it. I can put it in and see. Let me pull up a live filter to see. Yeah, I don't see anything from there, so okay, I just wanted to check real quick just in case. So okay, I do have other stuff that I want to go over. I don't have a ton of tabs open, but I do have some stuff I want to go over. Got quite a bit going on around just the protests. So anyway, let me go ahead and jump on over to the web browser. Grab another sip of coffee. Oh, man. All right. So, this came out earlier. Pfizer seeks FDA approval to vaccinate 6-month-old infants. So, as we got everything going on with the protests literally around the world right now, this is wild. I do believe that the U.S. folks, the U.S. truckers, I do believe that however they have to go about it, they are going to succeed at getting the word out and getting organized. I think they've had it. And with being able to see the success that they're having in Canada, it really inspires a lot of these other countries to do the same. So I think we're really seeing a massive uprising, a global uprising, and I think we're just seeing the tip of it. And who would have ever guessed that it would have been kicked off by Canada, right? And I know that other countries have been protesting and they've been raising hell and there's been violent protests and stuff like that. I know that, but I don't know that there's been anything of this magnitude or significance, because this is the truck drivers. You know, you take this many truck drivers off the road not delivering loads, guess what happens real quick? So they are massively pressuring the government right now to, well, I'm just going to say it, pardon the language, shit or get off the pot. And I'm telling you, this is unbelievable what's going on. The amount of support that it has, the amount of, like I say, the people, that group, you know, like I say, there's 130 or 140 something thousand people in it. And remember, I can't tell you what it was last night when I did the show. I honestly can't remember. But it has just grown dramatically and then poof, gone. So big tech is absolutely trying to silence us. Man, this is probably going to get very interesting. Because, like I say, it really puts the governments between a rock and a hard place. And I don't know how it's going to turn out. If they stick to their guns, there's going to be massive shortages. So I hope folks are thinking about that. This is exciting indeed, but it's imperative, and I mean this. It's imperative that you reach out to folks, let them know about what's going on, and tell them, put back some food and supplies. Because even with all of this going on, you have to understand, even the news, the mainstream news here in the U.S. is only giving it just a little bit. And so the masses have no idea. They might want to put back some food. They might want to put back some supplies, because a lot of people don't. You know, whether they know that you're into preparedness or not, you know, there's a lot of people that just don't think it's necessary. And that could get pretty ugly pretty quick. So I know that they had talked about a date, March 1st, and I guess I should have said this stuff earlier, but I know that Brian, well, I put the video. I can't remember his last name off the top of my head. Anyway, he was on Tucker Carlson, and then I think, I don't know if it's him or if it's others from the U.S. That's going to be, I guess, on Fox in the morning. So, and I can't remember, I don't know if it said the names or whoever, I'm not sure, but anyway, Actually, it was Hannity. Sorry, Hannity that Brian was on. And anyway, they're supposed to be on Fox in the morning. I can't remember what show it said. Seems like it's the time I remember seeing was 9:30, but I can't tell you what time that is. Which time zone I should say. I can't remember, but I think it said 9:30. Anyway, that's going to be in the morning on Fox, and that I would say would be the most important thing to watch at this point, because as long as Fox continues to have them on, they're going to have the latest information and the, latest groups, what have you, that you want to join, because they may take their operation off of Facebook, right? They've got, as far as I know, they've got a Telegram, and I'm actually on their Telegram. So the last time I looked, they didn't have anything posted as to the Facebook page being nixed. Yeah, and I do believe that the what they give is the same one that's been banned. Yeah, I don't know why they're not using their Telegram. I don't know what it is that they are using to communicate. So, kind of crazy. Anyway, I will figure it out. They've got a Twitter as well, and I checked out the Twitter and I didn't see anything new there, so I'll check it again just real quick. 1 second. Okay, it says, we are aware of big tech censorship hit the group Convoy to DC 2022 restart. Okay, so that is the group that I'm going to put in the description and the first comment of this show. So, crazy, insane. So they did finally reach out 33 minutes ago on their Twitter to say that the group that I had gotten in was the legit one. So let me get that put in description and whatnot. Anyway, let's go back to what we were doing. Sorry. Okay. Blaze rips through plant storing hundreds of tons of explosives. Now, this is more fertilizer that's not going to be going out into the supply chain. That's going to raise prices even more. So I don't know how much more. I would have no idea, but like I say, fertilizer is fertilizer, and right now that's at a pretty big premium. So not good news. It says here, after hours spent battling a blaze at a fertilizer plant in North Carolina, firefighters warned on Tuesday that the facility could explode at any moment due to the large quantities of ammonium nitrate stored on the site. The fire has also produced a significant amount of smoke and fumes, which pose a serious health hazard if inhaled. Residents within a 1-mile radius of the plant were told to immediately evacuate. An estimated 6,000 to 6,500 people live in the affected area of Winston-Salem, according to local news outlets. The fire broke out on Monday evening at around 8 p.m. local time. City authorities confirmed that several small explosions were heard at the Weaver fertilizer plant as the flames spread. So, yeah, not good on that. So, there was a massive brawl in a restaurant in Bensalem, Pennsylvania, if I said that correctly. And apparently they're investigating what sparked a massive brawl last week. I guess this was last week at the Golden Corral restaurant. The exchange of blows between more than 40 patrons was caught on camera. In the video, which quickly spread across social media, people could be seen throwing everything from punches to chairs. That is no joke. So what is all this about? Well, it says steak, but while police have said they do not know what prompted the fight, one former employee told local media that it was a steak shortage at the buffet. Let's see. Anyway, I'm gonna play this because you just gotta see it. Oh, hang on. Get you some audio going.
Really? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ooh, oh, oh. Oh shit. Ooh, shit.
People out their damn minds. Oh, man. Yeah, so apparently they must have really good steak at the Golden Corral. So I don't know, I don't think I've ever ate at one, but it must be pretty good. Damn. Anyway, moving on. U.S. government admits it keeps almost a billion, that's with a B, firearm sales records. Yeah, how's that? Anyway, let me read it here. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives has confirmed it was in possession of nearly 1 billion records of gun purchases made by U.S. citizens. Responding to a request by Republican Congressman Michael Cloud, the ATF said that it kept 920,664 765 such records as of November 2021. More than 855 million of these have already been digitalized, making them easier to search. Firearm transaction records are reflected in the so-called ATF Form 4473, which includes various personal details on the buyer, including name, address, and in some cases, even social security number. According to U.S. federal law, gun stores can destroy these forms after 20 years. However, if a firearms dealer goes out of business during the period his files become property of the ATF. Let's see. And that's how the agency was able to accumulate so many records. Says here, a federal firearm registry is explicitly banned by law, Texas Representative Cloud told the Washington Free Beacon. Let's see. However, the Biden administration has been circumventing Congress and using loopholes in the legislation to still work towards creating such a database, he insisted. Under the president's watch, the ATF has increased surveillance on American gun owners at an abhorrent level, the congressman added. The Federal Affairs Director of the Gun Owners of America, Aidan Johnston, reacted to the news by saying, "Make no mistake, this is clear evidence that a partial national gun registry exists. According to Johnston and other gun activists, the federal government may eventually use the database to confiscate firearms from the population in breach of the Second Amendment." The ATF has denied that it's trying to create a registry of gun owners, saying in a letter to Cloud that the records are only used to help law enforcement track down firearms that have been used to commit crimes. So yeah, they are keeping them, but just in case they need to solve crimes. That's it. That's the only reason why they've got the record, just in case they need to, trace the weapon. It says, by selecting an appropriate crime code when submitting the trace requested, it pointed out. It says every trace must be identified as such by the requester by selecting an appropriate crime code when submitting the trace request. Like that matters. I mean, if they send the troops to come knock on your door to collect your firearms, I don't think that their little bullshit statement there really makes any difference. I'm just being honest. And this is concerning. There is a lot of gun owners, or a lot of gun buyers, and new gun owners is what I was thinking. And man, I'm telling you, the amount of firearms that have been sold in that period of time has been massive. That is insane. And Lord knows how many other records they've got. They may have records going all the way back. And I'm not saying they do, I don't know. But they may. All the way back from since they started doing that silly crap. So anyway, just be aware of that. Just be aware of that. Man. Families of U.S. diplomats ordered to leave Belarus. So that situation over there isn't necessarily getting any better either. This here says the families of U.S. diplomatic staff have been told to evacuate Belarus, with the State Department warning of concerning Russian troop movements near the border with Ukraine and heightened tensions in Eastern Europe. Do not travel to Belarus due to the arbitrary enforcement of laws, the risk of detention, and unusual concerning Russian military buildup along Belarus border with Ukraine. Washington officials said in an advisory on Monday as they ordered the departure of the relatives of U.S. government employees. Responding to the news, Anatoly Glaz, a spokesman for the Belarusian Foreign Ministry, said the decision was politicized and insisted his country is far safer and more hospitable than the U.S. Says here the move follows a similar decision last week when the State Department told the families of American diplomats in Ukraine to return home, citing the continued threat of Russian military action. So this is the second bordering country. They're telling people, you need to get the hell out. So, and this is the actual diplomats. I don't know if they've removed the diplomats from Ukraine or just told the citizens. I don't know 100% on that. Anyway, Putin had been speaking today, and let me go ahead and say what's up here. As it says, Putin names possible reason for Russia-NATO war. It says the possibility of Ukraine joining NATO poses a threat to European security as it creates the grounds for a major conflict between Moscow and the military bloc, Russian President Vladimir Putin warned on Tuesday. Ukraine's official state doctrine includes an intention to restore Kiev's sovereignty over the Crimean Peninsula, I'll get it right, which has been part of Russia since 2014 and notably by military means, he pointed out during a joint press conference with the Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban. A potential NATO membership would see Ukraine filled chock full with arms, with Kiev provided with access to state-of-the-art offensive weapons, Putin added. Such developments could prompt Kiev to proceed with its plan to start a military operation in Crimea, the president warned, adding that Moscow would then be bound to respond since it considers the peninsula, which was reabsorbed by Russia in March 2014 referendum, is sovereign territory. So that is certainly something to be paying close attention to. We'll see what happens. I know that I believe the U.S. had sent them weapons. I almost want to say it's in the headlines about Germany giving them weapons. We'll see. We'll get there in just a moment because this is the last headline I have to discuss with you about. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on. I was mentioning, so let me see what's up with that. Oh, never mind. Just one of my comments on one of the groups. Alright, so let me go ahead and jump on over the headlines here. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't something to do with the Convoy group, so. Alright, I think I'm out of coffee. Damn it. I've actually got another cup in there because I didn't start coffee until like almost 7:30 or around 7:30. So I'm late on starting my coffee. I'm going to cry. No. Anyway, let me go ahead and run through these. Let me have a couple vapes real quick. Since I ain't got no damn coffee. Alright. Whoopi Goldberg apologizes for Holocaust comments. Well, that's fine, Whoopi, but I've still canceled you. Soros calls for regime change in China. I'm pretty sure he's called for regime change. Well, not necessarily regime change, but, a new world regime in the United States. And I believe he'd like the same for China. Another triple-vaxxed U.S. military leader catches COVID. That would be Carlos Del Toro, U.S. Navy Secretary. And I'm sure he was, however many vaxxed you can possibly pump into your arm. Oh, yep, it said triple vax. I believe triple is where we're at. Anti-Asian hate crimes up 339%. I think that's kind of crazy. Japan nominates forced labor site for UNESCO World Heritage List. Ban pedophiles from the internet, says a top politician. This is a Russian state politician. Brussels is bullying Ukraine, says an EU leader, or the EU leader. Take me to your leader. First EU country lifts all COVID-19 restrictions, and that would be Denmark. UK Foreign Secretary catches COVID. New York Times digging into Hunter Biden's business links, says the media. That ought to be fun. Sony set to acquire Bungie for $3.6 billion. And I'm telling you, that's one damned expensive Bungie cord. Families of U.S. diplomats ordered to leave Belarus. Oh, I covered that. Let's see. China acting more brazen than ever before, says the FBI chief. Fate of pregnant journalist stranded in Afghanistan is revealed. Apparently she was allowed to go back to New Zealand. British PM Johnson missed call with Putin, says reports. Presidential candidates of Pfizer accused of raping male teen intern. That was in France. Boy refused heart surgery due to unvaxxed parents. This was in Cyprus, Germany. Or he's from Cyprus, and says surgery in Germany. Foreign capital betting on Russia despite Ukraine crisis. Let's see. Putting skin and sex before qualifications is destroying the U.S., says Tulsi Gabbard. You would be correct, ma'am. PM labeled complete psycho by government colleague, leaked texts say. That's nothing. I've been called that. Meta pulls plug on crypto project. Yeah, with Porky Pig. Vaccination against deadly disease at 10-year low in children. Crows trained for street cleaning operations. Yeah, in Sweden. Apparently, they're being hired to pick up discarded cigarette butts. And I hope they don't try to eat them, because they're going to need a hell of a lot of crows. Sorry. Salvage work for sunken state-of-the-art U.S. fighter jet could be imminent. Special op underway. Sorry. Man. Special op underway after reports of teen with firearm in German school. U.S. government I covered that. Tucker Carlson names world's most fearful despot, and that would be Justin Trudeau. Largest ever lightning bolt confirmed. That would be 477 miles long across 3 U.S. states. Omicron fears in India. Will the third wave repeat the horrors of the second? Well, I guess we'll find out. Italy defines certain age groups if unjabbed against COVID. And by the way, I don't think so, because if it's Omicron they're talking about, it's not going to be nearly as bad. World's oldest automaker changing name. Oops. Met police told to tackle officers' disgraceful behavior. Covered that one. Russia denies it sent answer to the U.S. German pizzeria served UEFA legal threat for unusual reason. And I guess what he named one of his pizzas it's the name Champion League pizza. So yeah. Surprising victims of online sextortion revealed. UK kids sexually exploited in degrading and destructive ways, says a report. And yeah, I would say so with the, it's crazy. WHO names another danger of pandemic. Cryptocurrency slapped with 30% tax. That was where was that in? I think it might have been India or something. Yeah, Reserve Bank of India. So, let's see. Is the U.S. losing its grip on Latin America? And it's kind of talking about everything that's going on. Super Bowl prices stun U.S. sports fans. Yeah, when the lowest tickets are like above $6,000 or so, and I seen one ticket, it said something about like, I don't know if it was $113,000, something like that, for the highest end. Yeah. Targeted ads will listen to your playlist and podcast. How do you like that? That's the interview I posted. NASA hints at space station deorbit date. UK answers whether Partygate fines will be made public. Pat King is live now. I suppose. Hang on. I think this is supposed to be Pat.
Live to the Real Pat King this evening. It's Freedom Central Canada, Selena Paley, and Cody Coons with some very important updates right now. You guys like and share this out. We're coming at you with some important updates out of Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Alberta, and Ottawa this evening. We have Red Dog from Leduc, Alberta with us tonight with an update. Hey, Red, how's it going over there in Alberta?
Hey, guys, it's pretty tense.
Tell us what's happening. What's going on?
There's a lot of talk about bear hugs on all major thoroughways in Alberta.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Coots Alberta, the boys in Coutts, Alberta reached out to our fellow truckers and asked for a province-wide bear hug tomorrow at noon till 6 or 7 p.m. Plain
Okay,
and simple.
so let me get this straight. So Coutts, Alberta is the border between Alberta and Montana, and
Yes,
it is
sir.
backed up right now. It's backed up with trucks and tractors. Is that correct?
It's jammed up. The police came in this afternoon. There was 80 or 90 officers, and there's 80 or 90 cars and 3 SWAT vehicles.
Was it the police or the RCMP?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not down there. I just know there was a lot. There was more likely there was RCMP involved than
I think
police
so.
officers. The whole
Okay,
works.
so we have RCMP show up on site in Coutts, Alberta at the border, and what happened? What went down?
There was a bit of a racket. Police set up a barricade, and then the barricade was taken down. 40 or 50 vehicles went through. It got a little exciting for a bit, and the police settled it down. Then all of a sudden, a few trucks started to leave, and that didn't work because a bunch of tractors, farmers started pulling in with more trucks. So they're not stopping. They're not leaving until the mandates are lifted. I know that for a fact. They're not going anywhere.
Okay, so how many do we have down in Coutts right now?
I didn't get that information. I'm sorry. There's got to be. I haven't got a clue.
That's
There's
okay.
a lot.
I saw some video footage out of Coutts today. I know that it's pretty jammed up. It's definitely a bear hug situation going on down there. You know, the fact that the RCMP showed up and, you know, there's a bit of it sounds like not like really a shakedown, but more like they're communicating with each other, right?
Pushing their weight around, trying to make the boys give in. They're not moving. They're staunch Christian. A lot of them are Dutch. They're stubborn.
Okay. All right.
And
So,
yeah, they put the call out to truckers. They put the call out to the people of Alberta, and they asked for a bear hug of Alberta because if they don't want to negotiate on one border, they can negotiate on the whole province. Period. We're not stopping. We're not giving up. So we're out to help them. We need all truckers to man all major interstates, or not interstates, but thoroughfares, highways in Alberta.
yep.
Leaving one lane open for emergency vehicles,
Okay.
but let's slow everything down and show them that we're all there to back them up and support the boys. I mean, this is our land, and they are supposed to work for us. This has gone on long enough.
Okay, so what I just can I confirm with what you just said? You're saying did you mention James Potter here?
I just had a conversation with James Potter a little while ago.
Oh, okay. So you had a conversation with James Potter. He runs Canada Unity. Everybody, he does the Bear Hug Project. He's very involved with the Convoy, Freedom Convoy, 2022. So you had a conversation with James Potter, and James is going to help assist you. Or assist the drivers to do Operation Bear Hug Alberta. You guys are doing a province-wide bear hug right now. Is that what I'm hearing?
Province-wide bear hug.
Woo! A province-wide bear hug. Wow.
12 to 6 tomorrow.
Really interesting. Can we check in with you tomorrow during this bear hug, Red Dog? Can we do that?
You can.
Hey, do you guys want to see the Operation Bear Hug Alberta tomorrow? Give us a like, give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments if you want to see something like that.
Thumbs up, boys. Let's go to work. This is go time.
Yep.
We're in the most important time in history since the Bible days. What's happening now is biblical. It only compares with the Jericho March or the March out of Egypt with the Exodus. Bible books have been written about what's going on now. And I wouldn't doubt another one comes after this.
Yes, I just never thought that, you know, I mean, obviously after going on the convoy, I know what Canadians are capable of, but, you know, this is like beyond all of our wildest dreams, I think, to have this many Canadians coming together to take a stand. You know, Justin Trudeau has shown us that he's still not listening. He's still not willing to hear what you guys have to say. So, you know, I understand. I get it. It's frustrating for sure. But, you know, it's also like interesting to see how you guys can come together like this. It's great. I think it's really wonderful. And you're doing a good job.
That's right. You guys are doing a great job over there. Thank you very much for all you're doing. If it wasn't for you guys, James, all the truckers, all the farmers, the people of Canada unifying, and a little bit of non-compliance, we wouldn't be where we're at.
Oh, Pat's calling here. Just 1 second. Pat is calling. Everybody. Yeah, you're on.
What do you take off speakerphone?
Oh, okay. What's up?
I believe that's Pat King that called into her. I told you, this whole thing is fluid.
Well, this Red Dog, this is really awesome that you're doing this, and we thank you. He's just on the phone here. You're doing a really great job there in there.
We all gotta work together, buddy.
Yeah, you're doing a really good job there.
Okay. Great. So we're going to check in with you tomorrow. You guys like and share this out for sure. Operation Bear Hug Alberta begins tomorrow. We will check in with you. Thanks for the update, Red Dog.
Thanks, Selena. Bye, Cody. Take care, boys.
Good night, everybody. Woo!
Wow. So that like I say, that's the latest. You don't get any later than that. Wow. Insane. Okay, let me refresh that page, pull it off, and I will be getting a copy of that video and uploading it by itself so I can help get that message out. Anyway, let me continue on where we were. Crazy. Okay, and I got a couple of headlines up there. Let me see what they are, because, well, that's not good. We'll get to that momentarily, but I want to make sure to get that out. And let's see. Okay, that's just a repeated headline. Okay, continuing on. Rio Tinto lifts lid on culture of sexual harassment and racism. Okay. Donbass peace plan could destroy Ukraine, says the security chief. Russia's Putin and Hungary's Orban hold partnership talks in Moscow. Russia could change controversial foreign agent law, says an official. Gang fight in prison forces nationwide lockdown. Watch massive brawl at restaurant over steak. Oh, covered that. Court rules on neo-Nazi killer Breivik's parole bid. German government approves $2.48 billion in new arms sales. I told you about something was with Germany and arms sales, so I'm sure it's probably to Ukraine. The sales of Germany's iconic beverage take backseat amid COVID pandemic. A pilot avoids catastrophe as plane's tail strikes runway. That was pretty crazy. A report reveals how much money UK lost buying PPE over COVID. Let me see, I do have a notification up there. Okay, nothing new. U.S. government to look into Microsoft's Activision Blizzard deal. Kim's drastic weight loss explained in North Korean documentary. Trump says committee should probe his ex-VP. Putin comments on U.S. response to Russian security proposals. Ex-Trump aide hands text over to January 6 committee, says reports. Less talk, more guns, Ukraine pleads with the West. U.S. pressuring Brazil's Bolsonaro to cancel Russia trip, says the media. Let's see. U.S. aid to Ukraine means big profits for American firms, analysts say. Stop talking about Russian invasion of Ukraine, China tells the UN. New subvariant of Omicron, and what do we do now? AOC squad spending on private security revealed. China finds way to improve air quality. Fire partially shuts down London Underground. Ukrainian MPs fly U.S. flag in show of thanks after weapons deliveries. Actor says he wants to be canceled. Ricky Gervais. Ukraine orders massive military expansion. I covered that. At least one student dead in shooting outside U.S. school. That happened, I think, Minnesota, I believe it was. For some reason, it's being a pain in my butt. Let's see. Not the picture. The article. Hang on. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, Richfield, Minnesota. Let's see. Ukraine says Russia now has 3 options left. That's quite a few options. Boris Johnson gets phone call with Putin rescheduled. Russia explains what prevents Moscow, Washington, and NATO from reaching a security deal. Israel simulates attack on Iran's nuclear facility, says the media. Pfizer, I covered that one. U.S. national debt hits $30 trillion. Okay, that's it. I am caught up. Man, oh man, oh man. All right, well, with that, I am going to get the heck out of here before they throw anything else at me. And I'll just try to keep an eye on everything. I'll put the link to the new Convoy to DC group, like I said, in the description box in the first comment, and I think that's about it. So I'm gonna hop off of here and hopefully see you all tomorrow. I appreciate you coming. As always, God bless you. We love you. Be one with your spirit, and shalom.